Greetings everyone, I'm Amber and welcome to your home practice. Today we are in the garden again and the sun is shining brightly, and today is going to be quite a special practice where we will tell the story of the sun. So there's a couple of things you might need today. So if you have a yoga block, have one of those. If you don't have a yoga block, having a blanket or towels would be great, and this is so that we can basically support our resting and seated poses. You will also need some hand cream, but don't worry if you don't have any, or lotion, oil, a ball. It can be a tennis ball, a golf ball like I have, a bouncy ball, or an orange, whatever ball shaped thing you can get a hold of. And then lastly, make sure that you're comfortable, that you're wearing loose clothing, stretchy or loose clothing, and that you're wearing something that you like, because this is a really special one. Okay, so pause the video and take a moment to get your stuff together. Okay, so now you've got your props together. If you've got a block, just put it under your sit bones. And this is just to make sure that our hips are higher than our knees. This is good for our knees, helps to protect them. If you don't have a block, don't worry. If you roll up a big blanket or two towels, you can get the same sort of effect. So you can just put that under your hips. Mine's quite high, and you might need it to be quite high depending on how open your hips are, and you can just stay here and just notice how different it feels, how much more upright you are compared to when you're just flat on the ground. I know that quite a few of you enjoyed the foot massage last time, so we're going to still do a very quick foot massage with the ball. But before then we're actually going to do a hand massage, because hands are often a place we neglect. So cupping your hands together and allowing them to rest in your lap, and just feeling that energy between your palms. This is a solar plexus hold, so this is our energy center. And as you inhale, root down through your sit bones. And on your exhale, start to lengthen up the spine and open the chest. Keeping your palms in contact. Rooting on the inhale, lengthening on the exhale. And as always, you can close your eyes. I automatically do it, but only do it if you feel comfortable too. So now opening the eyes, and taking both hands actually and clasping them together, and we're just going to do some wrist rolls. So you're just rolling the wrists, really let it be fluid, don't put too much tension into the hands, and just warming up the wrists. You can slow it down, notice any crunching noises. And then keeping the fingers clasped, but straightening them up and allowing the palms to go out. We're just going to apply some pressure and move the fingers away from each other. It should feel quite good. I'm going to do that 3 times, bringing it in, separating them, and one more time. Great. So going over to your right hand, we're going to do some compressions. So what we're trying to do is we are just increasing circulation. You can come around the wrist, so just going all the way around the hand, like so. Then using your 3 fingers, you're going to start to massage from the top of the hand down. And by the way, you can use your hand cream if you want. This is definitely a moment to get the hand cream out. Completely forgot about that. So then turning over the palm and start to massage the palm, the middle of the palm. So you might want to go just round, noticing any delicate spots and spending some time there working it out. Great, then we're going to turn the hand over again. We're going to start to massage around the knuckles, keeping the hand relaxed, like so. Then going up to the more distal joints of the finger, and circling round the joints, keeping the hand as relaxed as you can while you're doing that. Very nice. And lastly, we're just going to shake out the thumb and the fingers. Just shaking them out, allow them to become really floppy. Then we're going to come back to our solar plexus hold and just notice how the hand feels. Notice how the mind starts to cool when we shift our focus to our body and how it feels and the sensations. Great. So I forgot to get the cream, but get a little bit of cream, just a small amount to moisturize the hands, and we'll go on over to the other side now. So taking the right hand, and we're just going to start doing the same compressing motion with the hands. So we're squeezing the hand, coming up just up to where the wrist is, like so. Great, then turning the hand so the back of the hand is on top, using the 3 fingers in the middle to massage down, and you can always rest your hand on your lap rather than having it floating for this. Great, then turning the hand over, you can start to massage around the palm, noticing any areas that feel a little bit different or bit tender and giving them some extra love. There we go. Turning the hand over again so the back of the hand is up. We're going to start to round, make circles and massage the knuckles now. And then go to the more distal joints of the thumb and fingers. Just give them a little squeeze, you give them a twist if that feels good. Even the higher joint, the last one on the fingers, make sure you get to that one too. Very good. So now finally we're going to shake out the thumb and the fingers, allow the hand to become loose while you're doing it, really shaking them. Great. And now doing your solar plexus hold, but now having the other hand on top, the opposite to what you had before. And take a moment just to notice any new or changing sensations in the hand. Maybe you feel some warmth or extra space. Great. So there won't be a full foot massage, but we'll spend 2 minutes just opening up our feet with a golf ball. Okay, so you can stay actually down and have your golf ball on your mat or on a towel, and you can just start to, I might actually need to move off this so that I can have enough friction. And you can keep yourself down on the floor and you can just start to roll around on the golf ball. So forward and back, we'll start with that. And then you can start pressing the golf ball into the ball of the foot. So this area of the foot here. Like so. Just opening up the foot. Smaller the ball, the more precise you can be, and you can apply more pressure. But a tennis ball is still fantastic for this because you get more coverage. So then the outside of the foot, knowing that this represents our spine. So that's the inner edge of the foot, then the outside of the foot here. A few rolls here. The heel, getting into the heel a bit. You can even just press, you don't have to roll all the time, especially if you're struggling with it a bit. And then finally, we're going to get the ball and we're going to place the ball of the foot over the top, and we're going to curl the toes. Depending on what ball you have, you may be able to pick it up, but mine's too smooth. And then allow the toes to come up towards the sky. Do that again, curling the toes, and then putting them up towards the sky. So now going on over to the other leg. So I'll just get this wire out the way. Rolling forward and back on the foot with the ball. This is something you can do straight as soon as you get out of bed, and it just opens the foot out, and it just improves your connection with the ground and your posture and all sorts of things. So now focusing on the ball of the foot, so the pads at the top, coming to the inside edge of the foot, which is our spine in reflexology, the outside of the foot, lingering anywhere which feels good, applying extra pressure, coming to the heel, maybe just applying some constant pressure, whatever feels good really, like so. And then we'll come to the curling of the toes around the ball, pointing the feet up. Do that once more. And just bringing our feet down to the earth, and notice how they now feel. Maybe feeling more open, expanding, having more space. So that concludes part 1. I hope your hands and feet feel amazing. To continue with this practice, click on the video in the bottom right hand corner.